I'm Tim, and we're late to the party.
And we are back for another Movie Trivia Schmoedown singles competition.
Yes, I love these. I can't wait. Super stoked. I'm going for Bibbiani for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely on Dewberry's side.
Dewberry over here too.
I don't really have a side. I mean, I'll be happy with whoever wins, but I think Bibbiani's going to take this.
Yeah,
I mean,
Bibbiani is definitely a powerhouse.
He showed in his first match that he's a beast, like he says.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't get the scores and soundtracks, because that killed him last time.
All beasts have a weakness, so he did run into a little bit of weakness there, but I think he's going to come back and return to form.
Well, before the Lion's Den showed up, there was villains on the block, and they were ETC. And I think ETC did a great job at ruffling the feathers of the league in the very beginning. And granted, they are fairly strong. Dewberry, mostly, I mean, Dewberry is definitely, I think, the powerhouse out of the two, depending on what's asked. But as for overall knowledge, I think that Dewberry has the ability to pull it out when the time arises. That sounds dirty. But either way, Bibbiani obviously has shown a hell of a fight in his outing in the singles competition. But then against JTE, it just kind of crumbled, like you said, when they hit the scores and soundtracks. So obviously we're a little bit of a house divided. Yeah, we're a little house divided, except for Tim, who's sitting on the fence.
Sitting on the fence. I'm like Sweden over here.
So we are going to watch Dewberry versus Bibbiani now.
It's very Mortal Kombat right there.
I like it. And that's very Dewberry, too.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harloff.
I am Mark Ellis, and Christian, we are properly hydrated for what is going to be a classic.
There you go.
Cheers, Mark.
Classic for sure, because this is a lot of stakes here. You look, we've got
Steaks?
You're really hungry. I had a lot of beers. So we have William the Beast Bibbiani, who was touted as the next great thing, the guy that was going to dethrone Dan Murrell for the championship, and then he went up against Little Evil JTE and ran into a big roadblock there and lost by TKO, and now he stands at 1-1. He's facing Elliot the Mountain Dewberry, who's had a good run in the team league.
That's right, Elliot Dewberry putting Ricky on his back on Team ETC, carrying them through their wins and their losses, their many trials and tribulations, all the way back to the 2014.
Right, I love it every time.
Every time they show up, good lads there, but Bibbiani is the story here, because he was such a heavy favorite going into his second match, and it wasn't beauty that felled the beast, it was scores and soundtracks.
It really was, and that's the question. Are we going to have the rise of Dewberry, who is 1-1, his only loss coming to the former champion Mark Riley. He beat a former champion in Matt Nose. Dewberry is really good at movie trivia.
And I didn't know these guys knew each other that well. There was some bad blood before the match started. I was in doing my usual pre-show pee routine. Who walks in but Dewberry next to me? And then who comes in? Member of the press of the Schmoedown Rundown, Frank, is in there. And then the Beast stumbles in. And he says, I need to urinate. Get out of my way. I'm pretty sure he said it to Dewberry. And tempers flared.
Well, that's a very interesting thing. He mentioned the Schmoedown Rundown. You want a little bit of everything that happens in the week of the Schmoedown? Go.
Hey everybody, growl, growl. It's been a rough couple of weeks over in Beasttown. Had a bit of a sobering moment with a certain lion who shall not be mentioned, JTE. As soon as that match was over, I called Christian Harloff.
That MST3K shirt, man.
Give me it now! 'Cause I want back.
Little Billy Bibbs, he showed up late to the party, little young spring chicken. And you know what? I have to admit,
He said it.
I know.
And then he had
I caught it after you said woo.
Like,
I was like,
all one-hit wonders, Billy Bibbiani seems like the next great hope for Schmoedown. But like Lou Bega, there was no Mambo number 6. Like Joan Osborne, God ended up not being one of us. Like the Baja Men, we never found out who let the dogs out.
Dewberry's been saying that I'm some kind of one-hit wonder because I had one hit and it was wondrous. And the thing about one-hit wonders is everyone's a one-hit wonder when they have one hit and then they get another hit and then they are two-hit wonders and then you just keep hitting wonderful people. And Dewberry is I actually don't know who he is. People keep saying, William Bibbiani, oh, this guy's the next big heel of the Schmoedown. The man has been in the fucking league for a month and a half, 2 months tops. I have been jobbing it around here for 2.5 years. People hate my
They brought in
fucking
their
guts.
Sierra Nevadas.
Come talk to me,
Right.
Billy Bibbs, when people are going on the Schmoedown message boards saying that they fucking hate you. Dubes.
I love them.
Dubes. You're going down.
I love
No one's
everybody.
ever going to hear from you again.
In their own
You're
ways.
going to go in the box. You're going to be the guy who loses. And I will be the one who does not. In this particular occasion, I'm going to keep doing the good trivia. Guy. Growl. Bill, you're about to find out that the only person who's about to eat people's flesh today is me. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm going to eat your face.
Those bath salts, man.
Dewberry calling the Beast a one-hit wonder, refusing to call him, calling him Billy Bibbs.
You know, Elliot Dewberry is such a nice sounding name. Elliot Dewberry sounds like that nice kid that lives up the hill that's going to bring a pail of water down for you. He's anything but Christian.
T breaking down all of the facts here.
It
from
is very
Bibbiani
Street Fighter
for
Mortal
Dewberry.
Kombat.
Yeah.
Look at the stats between those guys. You
That's why I
have
had it. I
about
wanted to
Elliot
go.
Dewberry, whose strengths are Oscar movies,
Ooh.
which he says isn't true.
Ooh,
Action
Rowan's
adventure
kisses.
movies.
That's
Right, Judge, wink, wink, say them all, say them
eating
all.
up booze and loving.
That is definitely true. He can actually eat.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie
Trivia Schmoedown.
Introducing first.
We're not safe till his head is mounted on my
I say we kill the beast!
Representing ETC with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat. He is Elliot the Beast Dewberry.
It's time to
I believe the crowd saying Blueberry. He's
Love
gonna
it.
kill the beast.
Look at
He
it.
is like Gaston in Beauty and the
I'm just here,
Beast.
you know,
I love it.
confident.
Sure.
You got the song about 90 seconds, is it?
You know, Christian Dewberry, almost like the
I'm distracted by the song.
walking out. There's no confidence in this young man. He might not even know where he is right now.
Good and dead. Let's kill the beast.
You know what?
If you're not with us, then you're against us. Bring the old man. I won't let you do
Glad to
this.
hear you found
Let
that.
us out. Okay, I'll just.
Oh, that's right. And
But he bribed the judges before with the beers, like when they first came out.
Oh, good.
Charlie Clouser saw.
It's a good song.
Dun, 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 dun.
with a
Dun, dun,
record
dun.
of 1 win, 1
Using the
defeat.
Deja Vu
He is
trailer,
the
which
Movie
made me
Trivia
angry.
Schmoedown scoring leader. He is William the Beast. Baby.
I like the spotlight.
Oh, there he is. Something is in that box.
What's in the box? Her pretty head. I want candy.
Bubblegum and Tap.
I'm a sugar daddy.
Yeah, it's like kids when the pinata gets blown up.
This is clear corruption and cronyism.
Okay.
I didn't give him that beer. Can you prove it?
You know, Christian, between all the sugar and alcohol I've had, I'm surprised I remember we have a match today. Does Bibbiani like big butts, and can he lie? We're about to
Wrong.
All right, here we go. Bibbiani looking very terrifying and
You know, Christian, because the box was just filled with candy, you gotta wonder why there's so much blood on the outside.
Oh,
You
no,
kids
that's-
want
that's
candy that
blood.
bad.
I think he
That's
killed.
his blood.
I think he killed JTE.
Why would you use all your energy on your entrance? Serving energy.
All right, Mark, tell him what the rules are for round number 1.
Number 1
It'd be funny
point.
if the
There's
first
obviously
question
no
would be in the
stealing.
Beast
There's
winning
no
the guy.
missing a question in round 1. Once you get
All right, for the category of animated, which Disney movie features a
101
dog named
Dalmatians.
Pongo and his owner Richard?
101
I
Dalmatians.
knew a guy named Richard, I would call him Dick.
Pongo
Jeff's
Pygmaeus.
funnier.
Or like it.
Jeff's funnier.
It's like I have to whisper it first to reassure myself that that's the right
Like a
answer.
little kid from the middle.
Correct, Elliot. Correct.
Wow.
There you go. Tip for 10.
Bibbiani still recovering for that intro. Dewberry rested. Maybe his conservation of energy strategy.
Like I look at the question and I know it, but then
Yeah, I like that.
Your next category is action adventure. A strength of both you gentlemen, if the tale of the tape is to be believed. What actor starred as
Paul Hogan.
Dundee?
That's not a knife.
That's a knife.
That's a knife.
Who played his limo driver
That's not
Buddy
a knife.
in Crocodile
This here
Dundee
is
too?
a knife.
Well,
That's a tougher question.
That's the I don't even know that one.
Reginald Val
Hands down,
Johnson.
please. And Elliot.
Carl Winslow.
He didn't play a cop?
No, he was a limo
I
driver.
got Paul, but I didn't get the Hogan.
Oh, so there you go.
He used a
A
boomerang.
huge miss for
Miss
both
for
of
both
them.
those.
Elliot
Wow.
mistaking a golfer for a member of the Australian Outback.
All right, here we go.
At least it wasn't Hulk Hogan.
Comedy. Category of comedy. Name the film that sees Jack Black work as
High Fidelity.
Final.
I think Jack Black and
What
Rock,
was your
and I think
first
School
guess?
Rock.
Yeah, worked at Garden World.
That's a lie. You're telling
No,
us
it's
true. Really?
Carrying trees.
I worked at Mini Golf America.
That's false. 3, 2, 1. Elliot.
High Fidelity.
Correct for 1 point.
High Fidelity.
Directed by Stephen
There you
Pierce.
go. Look at this. This
Also
is a tight
starring
match
John
here so
Cusack.
far.
John
Healing
Cusack.
out process in round one continues. Your next category is drama. Will Smith plays struggling entrepreneur Chris Gardner.
Pursuit of
What
Happiness.
movie?
With the Y.
With the Y.
With the
I
Y.
still went to this day.
Happy.
Cheers, all you dreamers.
All right, you like Sam Malone.
Going
Yes.
door to door
Rowan
selling
Gardner.
vacuums.
3. and
Is that what he
2,
does in that movie?
I think so.
And 1.
I think he does a couple different things. Though.
Yeah, but the one that I remember is
Correct.
vacuums.
Pursuit of Happiness. Correct.
Oh, they have to spell it with the Y.
Yeah,
I'd be like, has to have a
I
Y.
barely spelled it at all.
You don't need to spell it right. That's all right.
Oh.
The
That's why I
big
couldn't
movie
do
to
that.
spell it right. You shouldn't have to spell it right.
Category of family film. Which Beauty and the Beast animated cast member
Angela
also plays a
Lansbury.
central role
Angela
in
Angela
Lansbury.
Lansbury.
Bed knobs and broomsticks.
That's I love that.
Murder,
on
She
the
Wrote.
broomstick.
That
I loved that
too.
show too when I was a
I didn't
kid.
know it was a thing.
Interestingly enough.
Yes, you did.
No, I
With
didn't
your
know that
grandma or
that
something?
No, just me. I loved Murder She Wrote
2, 1. Beast.
Angela
and Matlock.
Elliot.
Jerry Orbach.
Nobody can tell you in the corner.
He's
Right.
Law and
All right, this goes
Order.
up by 1 there. Category.
Fantasy sci-fi. The Shard is the missing piece of crystal.
The
In what
Dark
1980s
Crystal?
Fantasy film.
Yeah?
The
Yeah.
Shard is the missing piece of crystal in what 1980s fantasy film?
Although the shark kind of reminds me of Inuyasha.
2, 1.
That's what
All
it
right,
is
Elliot.
too.
The Dark Crystal.
That's correct.
Dark Crystal.
There you go. Look at that.
Oh.
What a match here.
Brush up on my Dark
Very
Crystal.
quietly having
Never
a
seen
nice
it.
James
Really?
Bond poker
Really?
game.
Wow, it's good.
Horror thriller. Category of horror thriller. You'll find Hillcrest Avenue and Hillcrest Academy as settings for which horror franchise?
Halloween?
I'm gonna guess Halloween.
Sounds like
But
Halloween.
it sounds like it also could be Nightmare Before Elm Street.
Hillcrest.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare Before
Halloween.
Halloween. Nightmare Before Christmas, Elm Street.
Hillcrest.
Hillcrest.
I'm gonna guess.
That is like. I know what you did last summer.
Correct.
Friday the 13th.
Incorrect. For Halloween.
Nice. I was like, I know this was
Look
good.
at this.
And the other category, your last.
Because all I
one
could think of,
round
what's
one
his name?
comes
Josh Hartnett.
on the top
No,
of
that's
new
the
releases. What was the title of the most recent Teenage Mutant
Out of the
Ninja
Shadows.
film
Yeah.
released in
Ninja
2016?
Turtles Out of the
The
Shadows.
only reason I know that is because it's
We
on
will
a
not
loop
accept
at
Ninja
work
Turtles
on the
2.
TV
No?
every
No.
single
It
day.
was second.
We will not accept Ninja
Any
Turtles.
stock
3,
movie, so that that too. helps.
2, and 1. Put it down.
He's trying to stop
Put it down.
time.
Put
Did he
down.
get it?
All right, Elliot.
Out of the Shadows.
That is correct.
The complete title is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the
He
Shadows.
wrote the whole
Out of
thing.
the shadows.
Hashtag Ralph.
You asked for the whole title.
Wow.
Billy,
What
please.
was
Throw a
the
challenge.
title?
Challenge.
This was the title.
At least you didn't put secret.
Yeah, but they put
Do you want to
Teenage
use your
Mutant
challenge
Ninja
on
Turtles.
No, you're gonna be jerks about it.
All right.
Hey, Bibbiani, what's the secret
And I
to
want
your
this win to
ruse?
be clean.
All right, here we go. 6-5 going into round number 2. That was a very, very tight match. Dewberry played great in that. Bibbiani had a really nice round.
Neck and neck.
You know, Christian, a lot of competitors in this league can talk a big game, but actually doing a lot of trash talk, then getting up with the bright, hot spotlights on them and being able to perform, that takes ability, and we're seeing that so far in this game. Ellie
lights
Dewberry,
must be
2
hot like
beers
over
on the
there.
table. Bibbiani, a host of candy under his side.
Yes.
Okay,
I think he's going to spin first.
Big spin.
Can't see
Yeah,
it.
Sandy.
Okay, good. They have to take
B.
Sandy off.
Sandy! The chick named Sandy.
Bibbiani using a
Classics.
1980s reference.
Classics.
Sticking with classics.
He's
Okay.
going to go with
I'll
classics.
take it.
It's pretty good at
Bibbiani is one of
classics.
these guys. He grew up
He's good at
watching
classics.
movies.
That's right. All right. Here we go. Bibbiani, category
Not
of
very good at
classics.
classics.
In The Wizard of Oz, besides her dog Toto, what does
A
Dorothy
picnic
Picnic
basket.
basket, yeah.
Well, there's a basket.
Final answer there?
Well, she's carrying it, so yeah, the picnic basket.
That's correct
Yeah.
for 2 points.
Oh, we
All
were
right.
looking for her prize. Her prize carries the odds.
Picnic basket for 2 points. All right. Who played criminal Max Cady in
Robert Mitchum.
1962's Cady?
Robert.
Robert
Oh,
Correct
yeah.
for 2 points.
It's like he was
I
answering
was like,
before the
wasn't
question was
that
finished.
De Niro?
Who
Yeah,
directed
and
the
the
newer
sequel.
one.
Or the, yeah.
Seven's 12 Angry Men?
Sidney Lumet.
Sidney Lumet.
Correct
The
for 2
Beast is
points.
back,
Prince
Chris
John
Jones.
collection.
The Beast is officially back.
I love that
All right,
movie.
and your final question in classics. What was the name of Sam Spade's partner
Archer.
in the 1941 classic The Maltese Falcon?
Daniel
Archer.
Jones.
Is it A, Joel Cairo?
Oh.
Yeah,
B,
Miles
Casper
Archer.
Guten?
D.
C, Frank
Nice.
Richardson? D,
Way to
Miles
go.
Archer?
If it's right.
It's right. I promise.
That's correct for 1 point.
He even guessed the
Yeah,
one
it
he
was.
didn't know. Very impressive round.
I
two.
wrote a paper on
All right.
that.
All right, so that was a short round and a fast round.
Whoa.
For
Yeah.
So I hope I
Have you
don't.
guys drug tested him?
4 years of college, spent well.
And now it is
You're the one
time for
drinking beer.
Elliot Dewberry.
Spade
Give
and
it to
Oscar.
Elliot.
The Dark Knight.
went
Get that
drunken
Sandra.
sailor.
Get that Sandra.
Yeah. And it's gonna land on-
Ooh, yeah.
What does that mean exactly? Clarify.
Everyone always asks
It
what's
can
that
be from
mean.
any category.
Do it.
Four random
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Go from the
Mixed
mixed bag.
bag.
Mix it up a little.
In there. Is it
Cougar
comedy?
says no.
Is it science fiction? Is there candy in that mixed bag? Elliot Dewberry is about to find out. Your first question, mixed bag. In what film did Jean-Claude Van Damme
Double take?
play-
Double impact.
Double impact. Double take? What was double take?
God, it was,
Double dragon.
Double impact with Bolo
multiple
Yoon.
choice, please. God damn it.
Double
I'm
trouble.
not a fan of that decision. Was it A, double team, B, double impact, C, maximum risk?
I wish they cloned. I wish there was two Guiles in Street Fighter.
He gets a
Different
point.
clip
We can
colors.
go, but we can go home.
Elliot, your
We
next
can go
question,
home.
Mixed bag. What was the name of Marvin Berry's band that
Ooh.
performed at the Enchantment Under the
gosh.
Sea?
Marvin Berry.
Back to the Future.
Multiple
Damn.
choice.
Yeah, I would know if it's multiple choice possibly.
I don't
You
remember.
know what? I just
I
read
don't
about
remember
this.
it either.
That's the frustrating part.
Is it A, the Starlighters?
Yes.
I'm gonna say A.
Starlighters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Starlighters.
It's not the Penguins because they're the original band that sang Earth Angel.
I'm gonna go with A.
Another point.
Yeah, sure.
Another point.
I didn't say no.
So you guys stood up for you because you got me a beer.
Well, listen
Your
to
next
this.
question.
You know that new
In the
song you've been
2003
listening to?
film Open Range,
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that movie.
Robert Duvall portrayed Boss Spearman.
You want to kill my
What was the
friend?
character's real name?
Yeah.
Fucking kidding me right now?
We are not.
Multiple choice.
We're not.
Jesus Christ.
Is
Dude.
it A? You missed a double impact question. Is it A, John? B, Luke? C,
I'm gonna go D.
Blue
I
bonnet.
wanna say
D because it's so
Bonnet.
weird.
I'm gonna
I mean,
JTE that and have you read them back again.
there's really no reason that would be
Take a
there.
sip of my Castaway
Good,
IPA.
right? It's good, right? I thought it would have a
Did
different
he just
result.
call it a lager, or is he on his
In
second
the
beer?
2003 film Open Range, Robert Duvall portrayed Boss Spearman. What was the character's real name? Was it A, John, B, Luke, C, Bill, or D, Blue Bonnet?
I'm gonna go with
Blue bonnet.
Go with Luke?
That is incorrect.
Is it Blue Bonnet?
Correct for
It
one.
is Blue Bonnet. The name
That be the
that stood
answer.
out. The
You don't just
name
make up Blue Bonnet.
They should have said like red
Something
dress,
weird happening in
green
this
sock.
room right now.
you're
like-
about to ask.
Yeah,
be
like
asked your
weird.
last
Yeah.
question.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
news and some bad news. The
Purple
good news
hat.
is you're definitely not going to be eliminated. The bad news is you're going to go to round 3 trailing the beast.
As long as I make it to round 3 with Billy Bibbs over here,
Here's your
that's
question.
reward enough.
I like that nickname.
Train Spotting is a movie about addiction.
Heroin.
Heroin.
Yeah.
Heroin.
All right, 2 points.
Where was that question? Fuck! You asked the most basic question about
What a
Trace
baby
Bunny.
climbing
Before
on
that,
the
you asked
ceiling.
about a
My
minor.
head turns around.
It goes down the
What
toilet.
does it say? Mixed bag.
Oh, that was certainly a mixed bag.
No, but that's the whole
Now I
point.
know.
All right.
Now I know why Makuga was shaking his head at me when I said yes to that.
All right, there you go.
Jesus.
So how does round 3 work here, Mark? With a 5-point deficit here.
Round 3 works as such.
Action adventure. What 2006? What 2006?
Da Vinci Code.
Yeah, that one.
The murder in the Louvre.
Louvre. Not the Louvre.
The
it's in
Louvre.
Detroit. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Angel.
It's the one with Tom Hanks doing the thing.
Sure is.
Forrest Gump.
Isn't that the one with Amelie too?
Yeah.
Incorrect. Da Vinci
Audrey
Code.
Tautou, whatever
God
it is.
damn it!
All right, here we go.
You okay?
No, I'm not
I give you some
okay.
candy, but you just throw it away.
I
like
don't want
sure.
your sugar.
All right,
I don't want your sugar,
here's
Bibbiani.
You just want booze.
Here's the 3-pointer. Movie quotes. Name the 80s adventure movie from the quote. Death cannot stop true love.
Princess
All it can do is
Bride.
delay it a while.
Love story?
That's a good
Looking
guess.
for the Princess Bride.
Nice.
Kids, don't
Good
drink
work.
in trivia.
Nice.
All right, so here you go, Elliot.
Christian, we are down
Inconceivable.
to the last question for Elliot Dewberry. If he gets this right, he stays alive. If he misses it, he's going to
Inconceivable.
find himself eating a carton of Blue Bonnet ice cream.
Bibbiani now could have his first TKO
You
if
fool.
Dewberry misses this question. In the category of Marvel film,
Oh gosh.
who ends up with the ether after the events of
The,
Thor, the Dark World?
Benicio del Toro's
yeah,
character.
Yeah,
The collector.
yeah.
Collector.
The very, very end.
That guy.
Loki?
And your winner by way of technical knockout, William the Beast.
He's got those classics down though, man.
Yeah, he knows that kind
Ain't
of
no
stuff.
mountain high enough to keep me from you.
Benicio del Toro was the answer. Collector. So there you go. Dewberry get smoked at the end there by the Beast, William Bibbiani.
Dewberry's left stunned in the bathroom floor.
Christian, I think we can invent a new verb or gerund on this show, and it is that Elliot tried his best, but at the end, he got open range.
Game over.
All right, so let's hear from both the Beast and from Dewberry, who are talking with Josh Makuga right now.
All right, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans, Josh McCougar here with today's winner, the Beast, the bloody one, William Bibbiani. How you feeling right now, big guy?
You know, I feel good. I feel good. It feels good to win. It feels good to be on top. It feels good to be a god of movie trivia once again and respected by my peers. Check out my podcast, Cancel Too Soon.
There you go. It's not exactly godlike, but you're getting back to that first match. Everybody thought you were the ultimate king, Mount Rushmore. After one match, JT kind of thwarted that. Now you've beaten Dewberry. Who's next?
Oh God. Well, I mean, I don't know. Like it could be anybody. I'm thinking like Drew McQueenie. He's getting a little cocky, getting a little big for his britches. Christian Harloff likes to ask a whole lot of questions. I like to see if he can answer a few of them against the Beast. And Mark Ellis, you know, the Beast likes
Those are
candy,
some
and the
big
Beast,
contenders.
have some baby carrots.
Wow, there you go. William Bibbiani. Was there any point
Calling
in the
out
match
the
where you thought
schmoes.
Dewberry might come back on you, or do you think when he actually chose Mixed Bag, that worked in your favor?
Well, Mixed Bag could have been anything. Mixed Bag could have been whatever he's good at. I don't know. I don't actually know him. But look, let's be honest here. Dewberry is not a lightweight opponent. You look at him in all of the team matches, he does have to carry his team. So I was ready. I was ready to bring it, and I didn't really have to because I'm better than him, but I was able to take it around and win it by being really good at this thing I do.
This thing you do, being answering questions about movies.
Yeah.
It's a shocker you pick classics, but you sure know your stuff.
Why is that a shocker? Who doesn't know classics?
me.
This is your job.
Everybody else.
I'm not a professional fan. I am a critic. I actually pay attention to this stuff. And yeah, okay, I got some questions wrong last time, but you know what? If you look at my 2 games, you'll realize that I have a spectacular record when it comes to getting questions right. It's just all the ones I lost were in one game.
He
Satchel
could
over
be
here
your
blowing his own
eventual
horn.
champion. He is
Yeah,
no
right.
Toot, toot.
shame as far as self-promotion. Check out his podcast.
Cancel
whatever-
too soon.
Whatever the F that thing is all about. Can't wait to see you in future matches there. Big Billy Bibbs. William Bibbiani, the winner today.
Billy
I'll
Bibbs.
destroy you too.
Mystery Science Theater.
All right, Movie Trivia
There he
Schmoedown
goes. Look at
fans.
him.
Here
Yeah.
with today's unfortunate loser.
I love Dewberry
Elliot
even more
Dewberry.
now.
You just got a
after
lot of
this.
blueberries out there. How you feeling right now?
Josh, who gives a shit? It's Bibbiani. The man's, he's been in the league for a month. Stop. I mean, it is unfortunate. It is a shame that I was given such shitty questions in round 2, but that doesn't account for William Bibbiani's skills. That's more about the Schmoedown being.
I would have taken a mixed
kind of a
bag
mess,
as well.
I think
I would have
curious.
told you
I
no.
wanted to see what
a lot
it
of
is.
perform. Not just on the
But
But now that I've seen it, I would
think
not take the mixed bag ever again.
Also on
Well, Dan
the,
Merle took it in the championship match against Roca,
Well,
too.
these are all-
Did he?
Yeah.
Listen, I think,
Because Rocco was like, "You're a champion."
Man of class. You're
Obviously.
a man,
Say that
you're a man
mixed
of
bag,
risk
man.
taking. But taking
Takes
the
you
risk
down.
on a mixed bag, where was your head there?
Well, here's the thing, Josh.
Yes.
Last time I was here, which feels like, and I think was actually a month ago, you still had that rinky-dink fucking wobbly ass wheel,
Yeah, it looked like a rainbow bright sticker.
which for all of its physical faults had more categories.
Lisa
It
Frank
didn't have
design it?
anything close to what mixed bag was, so I landed on that, and I got a little excited. I was like, oh, a new category. After fucking 2 years in this shit, I see a new category on that goddamn wheel. You use dry erase markers, you might as well use fucking Sharpies because they never changed anything. I see something new, and oh, shame on me for choosing the new category. Meanwhile, I pick it, and everyone in the crowd's like, oh, no, don't choose it, including you.
I was yelling.
Including you.
I said it. You should have listened to me.
Well, I should have, but God forbid.
I always
wanna
feel like
mix
he's
things
ready
up
to
on the
bust out
Schmoedown.
laughing whenever he
Mixing it
says
up
anything.
obviously
Look at
didn't
his
work.
face.
And I
Stick
certainly
to old
did.
trusty.
I
That's 'cause
certainly
he's
did.
trying to be
With
an
questions
asshole.
that no one. I defy anyone in this audience to have answered half those questions. Bluebell or whatever the fuck from Open
Bluebonnet.
Range. I love that movie. I've seen it multiple times. And go fuck yourself if you think you could have answered that correctly.
As
Seriously.
long as he didn't say go fuck yourself.
with the multiple
but it
choice
was-
in
well,
You should have said, go
Which,
fuck it,
piano
or go
sounds like
fuck
a carnival,
yourself,
the
San
microphone
Diego.
smells like a
That's what
beer.
you should have
Elliot
said.
Dewberry, today's piano man, and unfortunate loser.
I will say congratulations to William Bibbiani. To be fair, we were both 1-1 going into this. He won. I still hate you. I don't like you. I think you're going to crash and burn. But all due respect, despite the Hannibal Lecter mask, despite the whole gimmick with the box, despite literally everything, congratulations.
Dewberry, respect to you, William.
That's the
Bibbiani.
best you're gonna get, Billy.
That's all you're getting.
Billy Bibbs.
All right, so there's the Beast. Now the Beast, that confidence is back. He's calling out everybody in the league. He is looking to win the free-for-all. There's so much for the Beast now. He can get that confidence back. You see him in Dewberry, of course, just yelling and screaming at everyone, not caring at all. And he's focusing on teams.
That's right, but the Beast, again, another great. Don't let the score fool you here. He had 14 points. He didn't even have to answer a question in round 3, but I'll give Dewberry credit, too. He only lost to the Beast by 5. He was right there. He took him to the limit. He just could not get the right question in the right category he wanted in round 3. And mixed bag, boy, I feel bad for the next competitor that's going to be stuck with that one. That is a hornet's nest of movie trivia.
Oh, very nice. It's coming up in April. 30 competitors going for a chance to get a shot at any
I'm super
type
excited
of
for that one.
their
Yeah.
choosing. All they need to do is
I
run
love
the gauntlet
Man's
and win
picture though.
the-
I know,
Look
but
how
I like
happy he is.
and Perry's in the back too.
Harloff,
Yeah.
my name is Mark L. We'll see y'all next time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, another Schmoedown in the books. I
Yep.
mean, this one was a little less oomph.
I wanted more questions.
Well, we always want more questions, but these ones, I mean, it's clearly, for my wheelhouse, classics is definitely not in my
Yeah,
alley.
no, I know the bigger classic ones like Breakfast at Tiffany's and Wizard of Oz.
What else does she have with her besides Toto? That's easy. The picnic
Right,
basket.
right.
But
Yeah, but
knowing
the small
Archer,
Well, but it's Maltese
Yeah,
Falcon
good
though.
job there.
It's a
but it's
big,
Maltese Falcon to you. To the rest of us,
I mean,
it's like,
I know Maltese Falcon is. I know the quote. It's the stuff dreams are made of.
Right.
And I knew the Sidney
Fatale.
Lumet question. I knew the
Right.
Robert Mitchum one, but I just happen to be fans of both those movies. So
And that's-
it stood out
It's
to me.
really the pick of the wheel and the pick of what questions come too. So.
but navigating the multiple choice, for instance, like with the band that played at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance, seeing it jogged the memory,
Yeah.
and that's what
Yeah.
actually saves you. Blue Bonnet, I mean, being the most absurd answer out of the four kind of gives you indication that that's it. And even Bibbiani was saying that. Like, how do you not choose that?
Yeah.
That's an easy choice, honestly.
Unless
like
it was trying to
out.
throw you. Unless it was trying to throw you, which it wasn't.
And that's
but I feel like it, like he said, it'd be one of those, like, who would come up with a name like that for to throw you off?
Yeah. And that's where, like, I think JTE would excel, because I remember watching JTE way back in the day when they were on Popcorn Talk, and it was just, he would chip away at just the, you know, ways to figure out what movie it could possibly be, usually in multiple choice, and that's when he would use that, well, can I hear it again? It gives him more time to dissect it, to figure it out, and that's where those moments, you can figure it out in that situation and pull it off, and Dewberry didn't do that. He was just kind of shooting from the hip.
Especially at the last round there.
Right. So, I mean, it's exciting to see Bibbiani come back out on top. However, though, I think he's getting more on the, like, arrogant, like, side, to the point where, coming out of this, I still like Elliot Dewberry more. Like, I'm happy for ETC and their villainous way of running the show. His I don't give a shit type attitude is what I prefer, versus a beast coming in and just, I'll take everybody on and take you down.
Yeah, I like the idea of him playing McQueenie. I don't think he's really... Sure, he has a record and everything, but I don't think he's proven himself to go up against the Schmoes quite yet.
Well, that's pretty big. Yeah, those are pretty big contenders going up against the actual, you know, Schmoes themselves. It's like, that's a pretty big call out right there. That's pretty ballsy.
It'd be cool to see, though.
Oh yeah,
eventually,
for sure. Yeah, eventually, yeah.
You gotta work your way up the ladder to get there. I mean, even Roca, it took him a little bit of time to get up there. And, you know, he has the belt. So, who's to say?
The belts.
He wants all the belts. And that's the thing, is Roca has that arrogance, too, where it's like, I'll take everybody on. But it was humbling when Roca, you know, lost some of those matches in the beginning. And I felt like that loss to JTE was very humbling. So at least Bibbiani has had that moment as well, before he goes on to try and take everybody else on. Because what he showed today was definitely that knowledge that we've come to, you know, expect from Bibbiani.
Well, yeah, especially when you start off so high. I mean, record scoring and then losing, you know, it's got to knock you down a little bit and bring you back to the real world.
Yeah.
All it takes is one of your strengths. Like, getting one of your strengths wrong. Like, Bespin, like, will never leave Roca, ever.
Yeah.
And
but at the same time, it, like, strengthened
well,
him.
right.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if Bibbiani, for some reason in Classics, gets some really obvious questions super wrong, I mean... that could be something that sets him on a more humbling, stronger path, possibly.
That's true, yeah. If he missed something that,
Yeah.
I mean, he spoke so big
In
about
his
knowing the
wheelhouse.
classics, yeah.
Yeah.
And then not kind of, you know, that chink in his armor,
But
that Achilles heel.
It's like the being on the spotlight too.
Yeah.
I mean, like, sometimes you like get those questions that you know them,
Yeah.
but you're like, can't think of it at all. And that happens to me all the time.
It must be a hell of a feat to overcome. But either way, thank you guys for watching, again, our reaction for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, Dewberry versus Bibbiani. We appreciate it greatly, and we always appreciate Collider and the Schmoes for allowing it.
Exactly. And like they said, go comment all of their stuff. Go like it. Go subscribe to them so that they can create more of these Schmoedowns. We love doing these reactions, and we love the Schmoedowns, and so we want them to keep doing them. So please go like and subscribe to them as well.
And we can only do them as long as they allow it, and as long as there is new content to do them too. So if you like this video, you can like and subscribe, do the thing.
On our social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. And again, thank you again to Tim and
Thanks
Ashley.
for having us. Yeah, it's always a lot of fun, and it's a really good way for us to engage with you guys too as an audience. So Schmoedowns are always fun when you have a group of people. So
it is a following for
it's
sure.
Awesome.
And we're happy to be a part of that following, and we're happy you guys are a part of our following.
We're a
as well.
movement.
Absolutely, and hopefully one day maybe we'll be up against some schmoes, one or two, possibly. That'd be cool. Either way, thank you guys, and as always, now it's time to say goodbye. Bye.